Hey guys, really, really important. If you are doing solo ads or if you're planning to, please listen carefully to what I say here. This is a big one. As your guide, it's my responsibility to kind of improve things, to look at what's going on and give feedback. It's really important. I sent this message out a few days ago, but I don't know that everybody got it, so I'm going to keep reiterating it. Uh, you need to communicate with your solo ad providers, the people that you're paying to run the solo ads, to make sure that, well, look, there's a couple of reasons, and I'm going to show you some of that. First of all, to make sure before you run the solo ad that there aren't like 3, 4, or 5 other people in our community running the exact same solo ad with that provider, because that's going to negatively impact your results if you don't tell your solo ad provider, the person that you're paying to run the solo ad, if you don't tell them that you're with our group and several other people run at the same time, it's going to obviously hurt your results because the same leads will be seeing the same message and lead capture page. And so what they can do though is they have different lead pools, like they have different sources of leads they can promote to. They would promote you to a different lead source, a different pool of leads that they have than one of our other people in our community who might be running the same ad to the same lead capture page. That's number one. Or they might just tell you, hey, I've got too many people in your group booked right now, so I'm not taking any more on. And then they may continue to work with like 1 or 2 or 3 of you, and they just make sure they schedule it in and that it works and that it makes sense and it gets good results. Or they may say, yeah, I can handle everybody that contacted me, but they make sure that, like I said, they send them to different lead sources. So this is really, really important. So I shared a message in the community of what to communicate to your provider. And I'm going to share that again along with this video in case you didn't see that. It's what a message you would send to your solo ad provider, the person that you're paying to run your solo ads, to let them know you're with my Klingler's group and you just wanted to make sure that no one else in our community is running ads with them right now, because that could obviously hurt results if they're running the same ad to the same lead capture page at the same time without them being aware of it. So I didn't do that when I first ran an ad with this guy because I was the first one to kick this off and I didn't think of it at that point. So I told him after the fact and I said, hey, by the way, I just wanted to let you know someone else in my community might have run ads with you. And he checked, he said, yeah, actually did get a message from somebody. He didn't think it would hurt results because he hasn't run that person's yet, so they didn't run at the same time. Let me know. But that's cool. You want to start that dialogue. And so again, even if you ran an ad already with a solo ad provider, if you didn't send that message to them yet, even if it's already finished like a week or so ago, go ahead and reach out to them and say, I just wanted to let you know, I should have probably let you know this beforehand, but we didn't think of it. I'm with a pretty large group. There's like 150 of us or so running solo ads in here. I'm with my Klingler's group, just so they know, they can identify the group. I'm with my Klingler's group, and I just wanted to let you know that, maybe you ran my ad at the same time you ran other people's ads, and that could have affected results. Let me know if you're aware that happened. We're going to be, tell them we're going to be a little bit more organized now and make sure that we communicate all of this so you guys know. Just to start that dialogue, the reason why it's important is because if they start to get these messages from us, they're going to start to treat you with special care when they see that you're with our group. And they're going to do that because they're, in the message that I share with you and what you want to kind of get across is that we're organizing all of this and getting more and more organized, and we're reporting back the results and trying to identify, which sellers might have the best lists for us. When they know that, and they know that you're with our group, they're going to do the best they can to deliver great results. Doesn't that make sense? Like, because they know that we're talking to each other and everything. And we don't want to use it as like a blackmailing threat or anything like that. We just want to let them know we're working together and you're with our group. First of all, you want to make sure that they're not, as I said in the beginning of this, that they're not promoting to other people in our group at the same time they're promoting yours, because that could affect results. But second of all, if you let them know this, they're obviously going to do their best to service our group because they understand like that we're organized, that we represent a pretty influential group. They don't want bad reviews. And to give you an example, like Brandon here, I ran quite a few ads with him, and just looking at the results, I don't know if I have it up anywhere. Yeah, I don't think I do. I was just looking at, let me see if I can pull this up really quick. Let's see here. So I was looking at the results that people are reporting that are running solo ads and comparing it to the results that I'm getting. And, mine was $3.33 a pre-enrollee when it all broke down, because I spent $120. I got 36 pre-enrollees with him, came out to $3.33 per pre-enrollee. And you see most people, some got around the same price, but a lot of people got them for like a lot less, like $1.77 a pre-enrollee, and they got like a free affiliate. I didn't get a free affiliate or a paid affiliate. Again, I don't pay attention to that too much until about 45 days, because it takes time for pre-enrollees to get emails from us before they can build a relationship, get interested, and become a paid person to join us. But a lot of people did get free affiliates, and some people got paid affiliates. So between the combination of me not getting any frees or any pays, which again, I don't think that's a big deal in and of itself, but the cost of $3.33 in the addition to that fact is not really good results in comparison to what other people got, because a lot of other people paid a lot less and got some results. Like for example, $254 pre-enrollee and a free affiliate and a paid affiliate here. So anyway, I don't expect him to be the best, but just looking along, he was one of the worst. And so I let him know that. And I mentioned to him that I'm with a group of about 150 people in here. And before I leave, I said, yours didn't do very well. Before I leave a review, is there anything we can do? And then, he offered he's going to do another run for me for free before I leave a review. He said, hey, please don't leave a review yet. Let me do another run for you and see what we can do. And he says, I think several other people actually in your group ran around the same time, and that could have hurt results. So start this relationship building, start this dialogue. And he actually said like he's going to be really careful about taking on more people from our group, because he doesn't want to saturate his list. And there's so many solo ad providers, like we don't need to all use the same ones. My point to you is communicate with your solo ad providers. Let them know you're with our group. Mention my name so that they can start to see if someone else contacted them saying they're with our group, that they're not going to email their lists the same message, the same lead capture page at the same time that someone else in our team is, because that's going to hurt your results. Create that dialogue. And again, if you already ran some ads with solo ad providers and didn't tell them now and ask them, did you run anyone else? Has anyone else mentioned it? And they might say no, and maybe they still did because we just started this process, but just start the process. Start letting them know. Let them know before you run your next ad that you're with our group. Let them know, look at the message that I give you. Start this dialogue. It's going to make a massive difference. Our goal as a team is to saturate all the solo ads in the industry. Now that should take quite some time. The more organized we are, the more we build relationships, the more we let them know we're with the same team, the more they're going to provide better service, because they know that we're interacting with each other and talking about them, and they're going to want a good relationship with us as a group. As a group, we're much more influential than just as single people. It's one of the really big advantages of being on this team. So we're just getting started, guys, but this is just one of the areas, as your guide, I want to let you know about, and I'll keep, talking to you about this, but definitely start communicating with your groups. Let them know you're with our team. Let them know that we're, if you see that, like I did, that you didn't get very good results, let them know that and ask what they can do before you lead a review. Again, don't blackmail them. Don't position it like you're some, mean person. I didn't tell them I was going to lead a bad review. I just said, look, your pre-enrollees cost me $3.33. We have a group of well over 150 people testing solo ad providers in this community with the same lead capture page I used with you, with the same copy, and they got a lot better results across the board. I thought I just would let you know before I leave a review. So it's kind of obvious that, I was going to probably mention that in the review, but I'm not being mean about it or anything. And I just gave him an opportunity to make good on it. And he did. He's going to run a solo for me. And it also gave him an opportunity to say, you know what, I think some other people ran the same ad around the same time, which could have hurt the results. So he's going to do everything he can to prevent that. So lots of advantages to opening up this dialogue. Lots of things that you can leverage here with the community in regards to all this. So just wanted to let you know, and I am going to add this into the training area at some point here soon and give people the message in there. But before I did that, I wanted to get the word out to you guys.